The Treasurer has ruled out a delayed return to surplus despite reports of $20 billion being wiped from government revenue since the May budget. Chris Bowen has also accused the coalition of crab walking away from its own commitment to release fully costed policies during the election campaign.
It was lose-lose for the Treasurer, either gouge billions from families and business weeks out from an election or scrap another surplus target and send the nation further into debt. It seems the latter is out of the question.
That is what the economic statement will outline, an intention to return to budget surplus in 2016-17.
With $20 billion wiped from government revenue, that means another set of nasty cuts is on the way, hardly helpful weeks before an election.
Whatever's published before the election by the government can't be trusted as the benchmark for getting back to surplus.
The government is preparing its own economic statement that'll mitigate the shock of revenue write-downs laid bare by Treasury 10 days after the election is called. The opposition has cast doubt on both.
Clearly the government is trying to bully Treasury into a set of numbers.
Code, says the Treasurer, for crab walking away.
Clearly the opposition is softening up the Australian people for not releasing their fully costed and funded policies, and softening up the Australian people for not telling the true story about the state of their budget plans.
The coalition behaving as a team of football thugs, not prepared to go out on the field because there's a referee there.
Tony Abbott maintains all policies will be costed.
We'll have a process for ensuring that the Australian people can be confident that our policies are accurate, and all of that will be well and truly before the Australian people in good time before the election.
I think people are beginning to scratch their heads as to whether, in fact, Mr Abbott's up to the job.
The revenue write-down is Tony Abbott's problem as well, and the government is demanding to know not just how he'll pay for his policies, but what he'll cut to fill the deepening budget hole. Labor's Better Schools program, formerly known as Gonski, appears safe, at least in the short term.
We are not going to add to the uncertainty. We're not going to undo done deals at the start of next year.
David Lipson, Sky News, Canberra.